get the butterflies that are up there in the picture, but it did not work. I figured that better late than never to go live. It is 8:48 here. So let me see. There we go. Found it. Okay. So I am live. So yeah, I started saying something yesterday during the live, but got interrupted by something my daughter said in the chat, and that was while we were growing up, if we'd ever ask my mom how old she was always 13. And my aunt was always 19. I guess they picked what ages they had the most fun at, and they just decided that was it. That was how old they were for the rest of their lives. I do not know what my aunt says now, but after my mom became a grandmother, she decided she was 23 then, because 13 was too young to be a grandma. So yeah, I'm sure Cole's Corner is going to tune in today. She has a birthday coming up. My grandchildren are in the backyard with their dad. They are trying to burn off excess energy. Again, the boys wanted to go on the trampoline even though it's dark. So they're jumping. I feel like something's in my eyelashes right now. So, yeah, I was watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with my younger grandson, and yeah, when we're in my room watching it, we don't get up and jump around and dance because there's just not room for that. So when it's time for the dancing, we just use our fingers, and he dances on the computer and I dance on his arm. It's kind of cute. And he likes it, and it means he's not going to jump on my bed. So, today is still fairly hot. It's gone down from 20 degrees Celsius to 14. If you have a Google Home Nest, please mute for a few seconds. I'm going to ask my Google a question. Hey Google, what does 14 degrees Celsius translate to in Fahrenheit?
On the website FahrenheitandCelsius.org, they say 14 degrees Celsius in degree F equals 57.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so it's 57.2. 57.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. It's warmer than I thought. Oh well. I'm just waiting for comments so that I can respond to them. Any questions, any comments, any constructive criticism other than not so close on the face? Because I can't do that. My arms are only so long. I mean, I could go further, but yeah. Then I can't rest my elbow on me, and then I'll be even shakier than I am now. So much fun. So, my oldest is at her weekend facility, and I wonder what she'd think if she heard me say that. That's funny. My middle children are trying to take their boys home, and the youngest has a date tonight. So we will see when we see children again. Yeah, I always refer to my kids as my kids because they're always going to be my babies, even though they're adult. At least chronologically, if not maturity. So, I don't know. Yeah, got to spend time with both my grandboys today. So, anything new and exciting? We had a campfire in the backyard last night. We have, I'm not sure what to call it. I believe it's a portable fire pit. It sits about a foot off the ground, and we have it on some sidewalk blocks so that we don't burn the grass underneath it. Yeah, we had a bit of a fire last night, and it's all good. It's all controlled. I sat outside, and the boys wanted to jump on the trampoline, and we have some ball pit balls. So, we were throwing those in the trampoline with the boys while they were jumping, and I was having fun doing that for a little while until I got pooped out because I'm old. So I was throwing them at the boys more than just throwing them over the top. I started by throwing them over top of the netting that's, stops them from jumping in and out of the, only being able to go in and out one way. So, I really thought Cole's Corner would be here by now. They must not be having their internet is spotty where they are right now. So, they must be in a bad spotty. Yeah, we'll see if I figure out something to talk about by the time my alarm goes off, and see if I'm going to stay on then. Didn't have the best day because I'm old, but I'm not too old for certain things, and they're mood altering. I hear it's still mood altering after you're a certain stage of life, not necessarily an age, but a stage. I watched part of Ghostbusters this afternoon. Anything else new and exciting? No. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get a little more comfortable. A little more comfortable, but still blurry because I shake. I am. Let's try and fix one thing there. I can have a like. That'll show up soon. There we go. One viewer, one like. Yay! I have the computer on. That's the only way that I can like during a stream. So it's kind of funny. Some people watch and don't like, don't dislike. They just watch. It's fun. Yesterday I talked about a former restaurant chain called Franklin's, and mentioned that the booths were kind of like a barrel. Like, it would be like you were walking into an oversized barrel, which kind of gave you a little bit more privacy than the average restaurant booth. I can't remember if there was just one table in each barrel or if there were two. But now I'm trying to think. It's very hard. I don't know. Like it wasn't just like a keg size barrel, and it wasn't like a garbage can size barrel. These are big enough for either one or two tables in them. So yeah, that chain kind of died out during the 90s, I think. So it was very there was a lot of wood in those buildings, like in the decor, like dark stained or shiny, but like it wasn't a natural finish on the wood surfaces, but it was darker and you could actually see the grain of the wood. So it was very nice that way. Not sure why they went out of business, but hey, I'm not sure why Red Robin's went out of business either. So, yeah, I'm trying to at least post something every day so that I can hopefully gain subscribers instead of losing them. I'm back down to 64. So, I mean, I like celebrating every step of the way going up. Don't really like going down, but you know, if it happens, it happens. It's not like, you know, some people might hear something from me that they don't like, or, you know, decide they don't like me for whatever reason. Because it has happened before. Not everybody loves me. Surprise! Growing up, I didn't always like my name because one reason is the very first time there was another Carrie in the same class as me, it was a boy, and you know it's very awkward to have the same name as the other gender in your class. So, and I was teased enough before that, you know, and then, you know, having a name that's the same as a boy, it just kind of added to it. So, but there's also so many different ways you can spell Carrie, because for every C there's a K, and then the second sound for me is an A, but it could also be an E. And then there's the R's, one or two. I've never seen more than two. And then the last sound is the E, which could be an I, could be two E's, could be EY, could be IE, could be, I don't know, many, many different variations of that. So every, you know, again, for every C there's a K. I've seen Karrie. There's Carrie's Costumes that is close to here in St. Albert, where Carrie is spelt with a K, and well, the same as mine, but with a K, and Costumes is spelt with a K. Yeah. There was a place that I used to go by on the bus quite frequently that was Carrie's Wedding. So I'm never went in there. I'm guessing it was, you know, wedding decorations, maybe even wedding planning. So, but I thought it would be cool to get a job there and say, answer the phone, say, Carrie's Weddings, Carrie speaking. because, you know, sound like you're talking to the owner. But never even went into the building, and now it's some kind of auto body shop. So not nearly as fun to answer the phone there. I have a visitor.
Okay.
Are you gonna say bye-bye?
Okay.
Love you.
Give hug bye-bye. Can you give hug bye-bye?
Actually, I'm streaming, Jeff.
Alright, see you.
Bye. Don't make him give me a hug bye-bye while I'm online. So, yeah. Grandboys are leaving. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to talk about, so we're still at 14 degrees. I believe Google told me it was 57.2 Fahrenheit. So now you have a better idea of how cold it really is here. Yeah, I will keep it short for tonight. Try and come on a little earlier tomorrow so that my alarm does not interrupt. And yeah, we will see you soon. I hope everybody stays safe. Thanks. Bye.